Hi, this video is going to be the most valuable video on dips you will watch in your entire life. Because in this video I'm going to go in depth into every single mistake you can make and how to correct those mistakes in order to have the perfect form on dips. But why should you have an awesome form on dips? It is because dips are the world's best exercise for chest and triceps, and also for front delts. And you can build extreme amounts of muscle with it, and it's super easy to progressively overload because you can add weight. And dips are also the brother of bench press, so if you combine bench press with dips, you are going to have the fattest and the most juicy chest in the entire world. So let's get into the first mistake. By the way, this video is coming from a certified dip specialist because I can do like 17 dips with 50 kilograms. Also, I won second place on a competition where you do dips and pull-ups on reps. I was competing with adults and I'm 15 years old. Also, you need a really clean form in order to pass. My personal record on dip is 90 kilograms on one rep with a absolutely perfect form. So the first mistake what people make is crossing your legs. And even worse is crossing your legs and bending them backwards. So first, bending legs backwards isn't acceptable in any calisthenics competitions, and also it doesn't build that much muscle, because it makes you lean like this, it makes you lean a bit back, because you are literally putting weight behind you. And they also do like this. Yeah, I don't want to get into that. Also crossing your legs and then doing dips like this. Crossing your legs is really bad, because in every single sport and also in fighting, a good fighter comes from the legs. You need to have strong and stable legs. And if you do any kind of exercise and your legs are all crossed and bent into weird directions, and you don't have straight, stable legs, your entire form and your entire upper body is going to represent it. Because people like to bend their legs because it actually gives them more strength, because they can push the legs into each other. But if you are pushing in the legs and one leg is more into the outer side like this, they most of the time go down, and when they go up they start pushing, they twist into one direction, and then they push, and their entire body twists into the right side. The second mistake is leaning forward and pushing your legs backward. I will show you. This was a mistake that I used to do 2 years ago, and it almost got me disqualified from a competition. Everybody was shouting at me you can't do this, you can't even do dips. And I was really demotivated, but I will show you the correct form. I used to do this, down and up, down and up, down and up. It gives you this momentum bending backwards. And 2 days ago I was in a gym that made me inspired to record this video, and one guy was doing dips like this. He was leaning so far back, and I was this isn't really healthy for your spine, also on your shoulders, because you are leaning so much forward. I stopped him after he done his set, and I told him you are really strong, because he had 20 kilograms on the weighted belt. And I said to him, you know that you will grow more muscle if you just try to be straight like this. This is a perfect form on a dip. Straight legs, pointed toes if you want. You are not shrugging like this, we are going to get into that later. And you go down and up, down, up. Like this. So as I said, the next mistake is shrugging. You can't be like this, you need to be like this. Strong upper body. Strong traps. And also this comes from your shoulder blades. So you can't be like this, boom. Try to hold it like this. If you are pretty bad at this motion, what I used to do is that I used to do dips until failure. And when I achieved failure, I pushed the last one, and I did like 5 of these. Boom, 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 boom. So keep your traps and your shoulder blades locked in and really, really strong. Now I think it's the 4th mistake. If you do this, you will literally gain like 50% less gains. So look at it. You have really stiff shoulders and you work out your abs more than your chest. And the dip looks like this. Look at my toes, they are not even going to move down. Some people do dips like this. Like literally they don't do this motion. Their elbows is literally glued to the side and they just go up and they do this. Like zero range of motion. Even if you lock out at the top, you are still like just doing this, not working out your chest and completely missing out on some muscle on the front delts. But when you do this, what you are not missing out on, and when you even do this with weight, we are not missing out on a shoulder injury as one of my friends had. The next mistake is having bad range of motion. When you are doing dips, you want to go all the way down as deep as you can and all the way out and lock out. You need to maximize the motion what you are doing, because over here your triceps build the most muscle in this last movement. But when some people just completely skip this movement and they just go down and like this, and they do like this, they are completely missing out on tricep gains. So the perfect dip looks like this. You should get at least 90 degrees, but I usually go a bit lower to just maximize the front delts. So yeah, you jump onto the bar, straight toes, don't bend them, don't cross them as I explained earlier, and proper range of motion like this. Look, down and up, down and up. Now the next thing. It is working out your neck more than your chest. I see this at even world level athletes. Like people that can do dips with 150 kilograms. They go down, they look like in between their legs, and they go up and they look into the sky. And they just do this. And I was also used to doing it and my neck hurts. Why people do it, I think I know. I was doing it because you can feel like more motion if you do dips and you go down and up. It like gives you a little bit more strength. But yeah, keep your eyes in front. Like keep them like there, look there, but a little bit down, like that. Look, looking not completely straight, but a little bit down, and you go down and up, down, up, down, up. Now this is a big one. If you are doing like 1 rep maxes, most people, what they do, and also me sometimes, and I want to really minimize this, is they go down, and when they go up, they like flare their elbows into the sides, like this. Like really heavy weight, let's say like 80, 90 kilograms, you go down, and you go up, and you push, and your elbows just do this. They go into the side, and you push up like this. This is not that good because you are not on a bench press. You are not doing this. You are trying to do this. And when you change the movement and you are gripping the bar like this, it's really unnatural for your wrist and also for your shoulders to do a movement like this. And my shoulder literally dislocates for a little bit when I do this. So yeah, just completely ignore this motion. Try to keep your elbows really close to the body, like this. Boom, yeah, like this, down and up. This one is also really important. It is changing the movement when you go up. So yeah, you have pretty decent amount of weight, you are achieving failure, you go down and you go up, and you completely ruin your good form. Like you go down, proper form, up, and you ruin your form. You flare your elbows out, you look up or down, you put your legs back, you bend them, twist them, or do whatever. So just focus back on the movement. if you know you can't do the next rep, like don't do it. Literally, you go down, boom, and you feel like you can't go up, just literally do this. Now we have 2 more mistakes to cover. The first one is pushing your belly out. What I see. This also like increases your strength a little bit, but completely ruins your form. You go onto the dip bar, you go down, and like push your belly. You straighten up like this, and then you push like that. And then you also shrug yourself, and you go down, shrug, put your belly forward, and like push it that way. Now, the last thing. This is probably one of the most important ones. It is proper breathing. Please breathe when you do dips, because I see people just doing dips and holding their breath and like having red faces, red eyes, like pushing the last reps, and they didn't take a deep breath for the last minute. So this is not like free diving. This is working out. You are not in water, you can't breathe. So the best breathing method when you do fast dips, you shouldn't do fast dips, you should first focus on the form, but when you are doing really fast, you go down, up, inhale, down, up, exhale. So like this. Inhale, exhale, and you continue with that. If you are doing a little bit slower, you inhale on the down motion and exhale when you go up. And when you are doing like PRs, 1 rep maxes, 2 rep maxes, or up to like 15 reps, what you do, this is a bit complicated, you do inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, like that. And what I like to do before a 1 rep max is to inhale 100% and exhale only like 80% of the air. You do this like, let's say 15 times, and this really puts blood into your muscles and makes you be even stronger on that 1 rep max. I know this video was a little bit too long, but if you took the time and invested its time into lifelong, life-lasting education about dips, make sure to like this video. And if you stuck to this part of the video, you probably really like my videos, so make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more educational and even fun videos like this one. Bye.